Chile Earthquake by Kate and Morgan. On May 22, 1960, a massive earthquake occurred off the coast of southern Chile, estimating a rating of 9.5 on the moment magnitude scale. The moment magnitude scale rates earthquakes on the total energy released from an earthquake. This earthquake was the largest earthquake to be instrumentally recorded by seismologists, which are people who record and interpret seismic waves. The earthquake occurred about 100 miles off the coast of Chile at a subducting plate boundary in the Pacific Ocean. A subducting plate boundary is where two lithospheric plates meet as they move towards one another and the denser plate sinks below. These two plates were the South American plate and the Nazca Plate. When there is a subducting plate and one gets stuck, it causes potential energy to build up because the mantle continues to flow beneath. When enough potential energy builds up, the plate will break and an earthquake will occur. Immense foreshocks were generated about a day before, which were estimated at magnitudes of 7.9, allowing warning to the people of Chile. There were also severe aftershocks with magnitudes of 7.0 or greater through November 1st. There are some advantages to foreshocks because they warn people that an earthquake is coming. Therefore, people came outside away from nearby building structures that could collapse on them. This prevented many catastrophes. The damage suffered from the earthquake was extreme. In Chile, there were nearly 1,655 killed, 3,000 injured, and 2 million people left homeless, leaving Chile about $550 million in damage repair. Many buildings, bridges, and roads throughout central Chile were destroyed or damaged. The earthquake was felt thousands of miles away from the epicenter in locations like Argentina and Villa de Angostura. A tsunami was generated that reached as far as Chile, Hawaii, the Philippines, Japan, Easter Islands, Puerto Saavedra, Honshu, Samoa Islands, and California. Although lots of damage was inflicted from the massive earthquake, most of the damage was from the tsunami. Puerto Saavedra was completely destroyed by tsunami waves that reached heights of 11.5 meters. About 5.5 meter tall waves crashed down into northern Honshu in Japan, destroying about 1,600 homes. There were 61 deaths in Chile, 138 deaths in Japan, 32 went missing or dead in the Philippines, 185 deaths in Honshu, Japan, and many more tragedies. There were also about $75 million in damage to Hawaii, $50 million to Japan, $500,000 to the west coast of the United States, and $550 million to Chile. The earthquake also supposedly caused an inactive volcano called Puyehe Cardon Caule to erupt for the first time in 40 years. The eruptions went on for several weeks, sending ash and steam to heights of 6,000 meters. Scientists think the eruption was linked to the earthquake vibrations, although they don't know for sure. Chile should expect many more earthquakes to come due to the position it is in on the South American plate and having the Nazca Plate subducting beneath it. This subducting movement is very likely to cause many earthquakes because as one plate subducts under another and they get stuck, potential energy builds up, and when there's enough energy to cause the plate to break, an earthquake occurs. Since Chile is located so close to the subducting plate boundary, Chile should anticipate many earthquakes to come. There were also many people affected by the earthquake. Paula Fernandez from Santiago, Chile, said, "I got dressed and took my son's hand as we tried to get to the door and go downstairs, but it was impossible. Everything was like a horror movie. And the sound! Oh, I thought the earth was mad at us. Nature showed us her fury. We are okay, thank God for that, but our brothers and sisters, they are suffering. People are sleeping on the street with no water, no electricity, no food. Children crying and mothers who have lost their babies. Oh dear God, the earth has been moving all day long. I'm scared." As you can see, the Chile earthquake was a tragic event causing much fear and depression.